visiting Detroit Tigers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Luis Severino will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm, 97 to 100 miles an hour, bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfield.
Oh, look at that, Giancarlo Stanton there.
His calling card is speed. First step quickness, the ability to get out of a box, the ability to have great reads. What you will look for today is guys will test his arm. Look for him to have to make a big throw to nail someone at third base or at home plate.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. He will lead this one off today. And the pitch. Softly hit out to short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
That guy on first, he's looks like he might be a decent runner.
Iglesias gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Yeah. Iglesias.
He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Damn.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious
really
why
close,
he's
guys.
batting leadoff,
Really
isn't he?
close.
Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And they'll play the station-to-station game here, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Skied into straightaway right.
Yeah, I got that.
Bird backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Let's go.
Batting third.
So for those who don't know, this is 2018 spring
Miguel
training.
Cabrera
I have
stands in.
selected
Great chance to drive in a run
teams.
here in the early going.
I'm going to manage all 30 teams through the franchise. I'm going to play every single game for every team. Well, obviously, I can only play one out of the two teams for each game for each day. But I'll alternate for the series between the Jays and Rangers. The first game I'll be the Jays, second game I'll be the Rangers. Anyways, I'm going to do that throughout the entire season with all 30 teams for 30 years. Budgets, the whole nine.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Ellsbury, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are two gone now.
Ellsbury could have made that play, but
number 9.
Stanton was
Nick
moving.
Castellanos now. Previous history with Luis Severino, batting .500, 4 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Towards second, and this is taken for the out. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Tigers nothing, Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base path, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see. All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Man,
So digging in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Just change the view there.
One strike home now to Ellsbury. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Mike, you might try to throw again.
The 1-2.
Nope, no changeup.
Still 1-2.
Fell off the fastball. You can try that slider now.
The 1-2
Yep.
is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Brett Gardner now. Lifted the other way to left center. Mata giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Candelario is up with it, and there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Aaron.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. A 1-0 delivery. Back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And inning in the books. No score here on the show. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Looks like I might end up walking this guy. I find pitching to be a lot more difficult than previous years.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Still on point, but it's become
He's taken
harder
strike 1.
to throw the perfect pitch, which is more realistic, which is exactly what I like in a sports game.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Can't wait to get into the regular season.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge is on his horse. And foul.
Judge's horse isn't fast enough.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Hit out towards second.
That's a base hit.
And that's through for a hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Previous history with Luis Severino, just a 1 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Nice. Bad pitch, lucky call. Glad he went around.
Mata on at first, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. 1 away.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Runner goes for second. Launched to right field and deep. Judge racing back to the track, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Missed with a slider. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Little slider here.
The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here's Leonis Martin. Previous history with Luis Severino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Tigers 1 and the Yankees nothing. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Neil Walker. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Matuk is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's 0 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Matuk will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one. Ready for another chance? Jose Iglesias.
Leading off for the Tigers, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Now the 0-1. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Dixon Machado digs in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses 2-2. The 2-2. Popped high in the air. Bird has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, but they lead it 1-0.
Choked. Absolutely choked.
Brandon Drury will bet.
Yeah. Just adjust the microphone level a little bit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Take this pitch.
And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
I heard a rumor. All you Fortnite players out
Wind
there.
up the 2-0 pitch.
I follow. Oh, there we go.
And one gone.
I follow Epic Games on Twitter. That's the makers of Fortnite.
Third baseman,
And
Greg Bird.
according to a recent tweet,
Stepping in, Greg Bird.
they'll be removing tilted towers from the map. I don't know,
First offering on its way.
but
Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby
So
Ellsbury.
bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it's back to the
I
top
think
of the order
that,
now for Jacoby
Epic
Ellsbury.
Games has really done a good job with Fortnite. They just keep dropping all the
Now the pitch home to
greatest
Ellsbury.
updates.
Almost a
Low
worm
pitch
burner
there.
as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
They're doing everything perfect in my opinion. They just keep putting out great stuff, great product. They're taking a lot of advice from the community, which is also really good. They're very active on Twitter.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning.
Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
All right, gonna try a different pitching setup here.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. So 1-1. It's a swinging strike, a little late on the fastball that time. Missed with a slider. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Digging in to try it again, Mikey Matuk. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Hey fans, a reminder to check out the fast pitch pitching cage located on the 100 level behind first base. To date, the fastest pitch thrown is 91 miles an hour, set by Mike Carlucci. And the slowest is 44 miles an hour, set by Eddie Cram.
First pitch on its way.
I can't hear you, dude. I can hear you now.
Normally, I would log into Malachi's email, but he changed his password, so I can't anymore.
Why would you log into his email?
To like.
You have 2 emails on your laptop.
One of them is my spare email that I use only for my Discord.
But they both are Google, right?
Yes.
So they both have a YouTube account attached to them automatically.
Yep.
So you can like from both accounts.
Sliders in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
He's lucky he's getting the ball back. That's funny.
Stepping in now, Victor Martinez.
Oof.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Martinez is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know,
he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Digging in to try it again, Jeimer Candelario, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, strike 2.
Huh? I want you to like it so it gets more views. You just go to YouTube on search my channel and find the live stream that's up. View it, leave a comment, and like it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit, and bury that inside. It leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher, James McCann.
James McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves us. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Strikeout.
Tigers strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Mike Fiers will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 50, Mike Fiers.
He looks like he's coming in a little early. Isn't it only like the 5th?
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brett Gardner, his previous history with Mike Fiers, not great. He's 1 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Funky looking hit there, but I got it.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And there's ball 2 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Here now the 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Taken for strike 3. The throw.
Save, stolen base by Gardner.
In as he steals the bag easily.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Throw behind the runner.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses
Aaron
for ball
Judge.
1.
All right.
Fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Gardner, the runner at second with one away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And Judge strikes out.
Now batting, left fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo
His
Stanton.
previous history with Mike Fiers, he's 1 for 5. He's set, and the pitch. And this is yanked
that's a
hard
base
down
hit.
the left field line. And that gets down.
That's
and
gonna
ought to
score
be
a
good
run.
for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Here's Neil Walker. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
They tried to tell me that my PIN number isn't the PIN number I use for everything. I'm like, hey, lady, do you not understand what I just told you? Use the same PIN number for everything. I will never forget it, and I will never get it wrong.
I heard the same thing actually. This is incorrect. Now it's correct.
Sorry, guys. There's some crap going on.
One run on 3 hits and no errors.
What, you said something?
No, not me. I said, nope, not me. Okay, guys. So sorry.
For the Yankees, so
My ex-wife is leaving. I'm here watching my kids. So, lots of things going on all at once there. Let me get back into it here.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In front of a changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. This is line to left.
Base hit. That'll
That's in
score a
there.
run.
Base hit. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll send
Yes,
the first one
indeedy.
he sees on the ground to second. Machado charging this one. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers 1. Here's Leonis Martin. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
12, Leonis Martin.
First pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Dixon Machado digs in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
My daughter just told me we're having snow on Friday and Saturday.
5th inning.
It was Sunday,
2-1
Monday,
our score.
Monday.
And he lays off for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail it here 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 44, Daniel Norris.
Stepping in and ready for another
Leading
shot.
off with a
Randy
Yankees.
Giles hit it hard, but
Third
lined
baseman.
out in his first at bat.
Drury.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
That was horrible.
Norris offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Popped up. Norris moving to his left. 1 out.
Now batting.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up the throw. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Center fielder. Jacoby Ellsbury.
Chad Huffman is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Pete Kozma will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Drury waits on it. 2 down. Nico Goodrum will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he lays off there 1-0. 2 out, nobody on.
I'm retired. It's a school night.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. Robertson's ready. Here's the 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
I'll talk to him as soon as I'm done the game. You can go get ready now.
Sharp ground ball to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. New York